Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now December 12th of 2020, and ever since the very end of the Skywalker saga, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one great thing about the future of Star Wars is that they are currently taking advantage of Star Wars Legends and incorporating many of Legends from the early 2000s and the 1990s into these new Star Wars stories moving ahead. Now, just a couple of days ago, we got the first batch of announcements of TV shows and films that will be arriving to either Disney Plus and/or in theaters. More announcements are indeed coming our way for, of course, next year of 2021, and even more announcements in 2022, so be prepared for that. One thing that a lot of fans have been very excited about is, of course, the return of films associated with Star Wars, because let's face it, Kathleen Kennedy is the one who initiated the hiatus of Star Wars movies ever since the release of The Rise of Skywalker. After that, she wanted to take a break. So it wasn't really Disney's call on that, it was really Kathleen Kennedy's call. And I think it was somewhat of a missed opportunity because they could have really explored different avenues for the Kenobi movie instead of just switching it to a TV show. Because in a way, the TV show for Kenobi is going to be an event series which is more or less the same of an actual movie. It's going to be treated like an Act 1, 2, 3 format. But I digress. What's really intriguing all has to do with the new Star Wars trilogy of films, where with the Skywalker saga now over, Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new universe in general. Currently, it's described that Lucasfilm is expanding their library for Disney Plus, as well with their new films. On top of that, it's noted that Disney is actively working on their new trilogy of movies, as well as their spin-off films that will stand on their own. It's noted that actor Keanu Reeves is attached to the first film of the new trilogy that is set to tap into the world of Exegol, as well as the realm of Mortis. Keanu Reeves' character is currently dubbed as King Valar, which will feature the secret of the Sith hiding in the unknown regions. Aside from that, the new films are set to tap into a brand new Sith spiritual realm that will be tapped into by King Valar. The Sith spiritual realm is described to be a big focus in the new movies that will actually use King Valar as the vessel to discovering these secrets in the new trilogy, and will explain the true nature of the dark side and how Palpatine was able to use essence transfer by actually detaching his spirit from his body. The new films are going to be very force heavy that will tap into the origins of the dark side as well. So, aside from all of this, let's stop right here for a second, is that we can see that Disney's taking a darker turn for Star Wars, not in a business standpoint, but on a creative standpoint. They're approaching the darker tones of Star Wars. You know, we're going to see this a lot in the Kenobi series, we're going to see this more so in Cassian Andor series, as well as Rangers of the New Republic. They want to explore darker avenues for, of course, Star Wars. And let's not forget the other one, which is, of course, The Acolyte, which is going to have all to do with the dark side and will serve as a mystery thriller, if you will. The first type of genre that will be associated with Star Wars. Now, the thing that really does take me by surprise is the fact that they are going to take advantage of the realm of Mortis in the form of live action. You guys may very well be aware about Mortis in Star Wars The Clone Wars animated series. Dave Filoni was very well responsible for bringing Mortis into the Star Wars canon big time for the first time in animation, and I think that he did a fantastic job with all of that. Now, obviously, Keanu Reeves has a lot on his plate. He's working on so many projects, it's a little ridiculous in a good way. You know, he's working on Matrix 4, John Wick 4 and 5, he's done Cyberpunk 2077's video game. He's really tied up with a lot of projects, so for him to be involved with Star Wars is only, pretty much scratching the surface of what Keanu's going to get involved in as well. We do know that Marvel's also trying to get Keanu Reeves on board for a future Marvel film, so keep your eyes open for that as well. Nonetheless, Disney's future with Star Wars, it's looking brighter. I will say that the first batch of announcements that we got a couple of days ago, some of those projects, to me at least, were a little less surprising than others. The ones that I think I'm really looking forward to the most, without a doubt, is the Kenobi series and the Ahsoka Tano series. Those are the two ones that I think a lot of fans are really all focused on, because it has to do with the Jedi, Force lore, and that mythology that so many fans really, really enjoy and love. So, like I've said, I think that obviously the fact that they are going to explore Mortis and the spiritual realm of the Sith, this is going to explain more to do with essence transfer and how Palpatine was able to successfully use that technique to go into a clone body. It's going to give us a more definitive answer as to exactly how a Sith Lord is able to pull this off. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to morning.